and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
The many lockdowns, thousands of face masks and gallons of hand sanitizer. COVID has also encouraged families and friends to reconnect, check in more often, do family quizzes, but also question who we can really trust. In New Zealand, Kiwis have been encouraged to turn detective and report to any rule breakers they come across, whether they be your friendly local greengrocer or your dear old grandma.
Even with the full understanding of human fallibility, it is not appropriate and it is not okay for members of the team of 5 million to let the rest of us down.
And it seems it's a proven practice. Remember last year when the sheer number of do-gooders snitching on their neighbours was so overwhelming it crashed a police website.
We've had 4,200 reports of people believing others weren't complying. Again, it shows how determined Kiwis are to ensure that everyone complies with us.
Convinced the idea of turning us into a world of informers is the key to compliance, leaders across the globe competed for the most creative ways to encourage us all to tell. LA's mayor opted for a cash incentive.
You know the old expression about snitches? Well, in this case, snitches get rewards. We want to thank you for turning folks in and making sure we are all safe.
In Washington, police transformed a local app for residents into an express line to rat on your neighbour.
With Governor Inslee's Stay Home, Stay Healthy order in effect, the Bellevue Police have developed an easy way for residents to report violations. Reports logged into the My Bellevue app will generate a heat map showing where there are potentially illegal gatherings or business activity.
In Italy, such was the strength of the all-seeing army, they decided to make it official and created 60,000 jobs for those who felt the need to dob in others. And no souls were spared in Germany, as even politicians felt the wrath of the squealers. You'd think the public might have been appalled by those measures, but the enthusiasm was so overwhelming that some police stations in the UK were receiving so many calls that they had to create a separate special hotline for the hordes of curtain-twitching do-gooders. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking people to remain vigilant and helpful. We all have to do our bit. But what happens when COVID itself coughs its last and the pandemic finally blows over? The curtain twitchers will just be left nervously twitching, hoping to once again be friends and not enemies.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.